Hey Kimberly, how you doing? Okay, so I must confess, I have been waiting to see how you were going to address this situation here. I recognized this when I saw the image for the magazine, but I didn't want to mention anything because I kind of wanted you to come across this yourself. And as part of the learning process, one of the intangible learning objectives of this assignment, of this project, is to understand how to recognize images in terms of versatility. So, in other words, if you were to approach this assignment again, you would probably, even though it's a perfectly suitable image for a magazine, you may have considered using a different image, knowing what you know now, in that you're going to be moving into a banner ad and that the cropping is going to be at times problematic. That said, I think this is a good solution. It works. I mean, it is so much, it's so clear that it's water. There's no ambiguity there whatsoever. And I think kind of the neat thing about the water is that you see two reflections and you can almost tell that they're human. So there's the reflections right there. So I think it works. I'm perfectly fine with this as a background image. As far as the rest of the page mechanics and the assignment requirements go, don't forget you have to include the masked image from assignment 2-1. You included it right here in the magazine ad. So be sure to incorporate that somewhere in your banner. The other thing I would recommend here is there's a lot of animations going on, meaning that when the viewer looks at the banner, it's quite feasible that some information could be lost. And that is kind of one of the caveats about animating text in a web banner. For that reason, and also if I can draw your attention to the project or this assignment rubric for the banner milestone 2, you can see that one of the requirements is to animate the call to action. You don't have to animate the headline and the subhead. For that reason, I recommend you don't. Okay, so in this particular case, let's go ahead and take a look. You've got begin your life together in paradise, honeymooners receive. So this is the call to action, okay? The honeymooners, this second two lines of type, honeymooners receive a 1 night free when you buy 2 nights and a complimentary couples massage. So what I would recommend doing is this. Let's go ahead and keep the headline static. Don't animate it, okay? The headline stays. And change the color of the headline from black. Black isn't working. It advances too much in the composition. It doesn't have a symbiotic relationship with the image. It kind of looks like it's pasted over the image. See what I'm saying? Instead of using black for the headline, let's go ahead and use this purple right here in the headline. Okay? Reduce the size of the headline. You don't want to span the entire. I would come right about to here. So reduce the type size. Don't resize it. Just go ahead and reassemble it. Somewhere, just so you know, somewhere, so it ends anywhere between here and here, so it doesn't span the entire width. Then you're going to take this, and I would recommend composing this in white. Honeymooners receive, and then a complimentary massage, and I would remove that from all caps. So keep that in lowercase. There's no reason to add that in all caps, right? So this is all one sentence of promotional information. So you could even split it up a little bit and also reduce the size so it's not spanning the entire width of the ad. And so begin your life, headline, and then subhead, honeymooners receive, and then, you know, that all in white text. And you could go 2, maybe even 3 lines on that. Left align it with the headline, fade it in, have it visible for 1.5 seconds, maybe 2 seconds, fade it out, start the loop again. Okay, and then somewhere in the ad, maybe even down here, just you don't have to include the contact information in its entirety, but definitely say something about the location, like located in beautiful St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, or something like that, or just even St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, and something like that. Okay, then fit the masked image from 2-1 in, and you are good to go. Okay, you're also going to find that when you make adjustments to this, you may even go back to your magazine ad and make similar adjustments. For example, you may consider changing the color of your type there, okay, just to make things more cohesive. That's how design works, right? You change one piece, to maintain consistency. You may have to go back and change other pieces associated with that piece. So, all right, any questions at all, please feel free to let me know, and I'll be glad to clarify. All right, good job, Kimberly. Thank you.